The unconscious people don't realize this impurity. To realize that I am imperfect and I am impure, much purification is needed. Then only you can see your mistakes. अपनी बहुत बड़ी गलती भी दिखाई नहीं पड़ती है. हम लोग इसके प्रति बहुत अंधे रहते हैं. और दूसरे का एक छोटा सा मिस्टेक भी पूरा दिखाई पड़ता है. People want happiness, yes, that it is common. Everybody wants happiness. But most of the people are so unconscious. They think by grabbing more material object, they will be happy. The day you start seeing your own fault, your growth has really started from that day. Of anything, we have to purify ourselves, and this is an endless task. It's not going to happen in one day or just living in commune for 10 years. No, it is an endless project. We have to keep on purifying every day. We have to become more humble than what I was yesterday. We have to become more loving than what I was yesterday. We all have impurity, but majority of people don't realize. They realize others' impurity, but they never see their own impurity. And we have to work for Osho because that is a process by which we can purify ourselves fast. So this is the best place for seeker of truth like you. Thank Osho that he has created a place for us where we can grow faster and make it more loving, more organized, more clean, more beautiful. One becomes relatively much pure. Then only this realization comes that I am impure. If you go to the Balaju, other side of the town, and tell people that how impure you are, they will slap you. They think they are very pure. The unconscious people don't realize this impurity. To realize that I am imperfect and I am impure, much purification is needed. Then only you can see your mistakes. Otherwise, our mind has designed in such a way. This is the general tendency of everybody, that we can see even the smallest mistakes of other person. We are very intelligent in seeing even the smallest mistakes of our other person, but we don't see our own blunders. अपनी बहुत बड़ी गलती भी दिखाई नहीं पड़ती है. हम लोग इसके प्रति बहुत अंधे रहते हैं. और दूसरे का एक छोटा सा मिस्टेक भी पूरा दिखाई पड़ता है. So it is a nature, a human nature, average human nature. We all are little bit above average. That's why we are here. 7 days to purify ourselves. The average people is making money. The average people will not care for meditation. They will not care for Osho. They will not care for Tapovan. They don't care for Tapovan. The election in Nepal is very close, and the average people are running around for a ticket or get their kith and kin elected in election. And they have their own plan how to make more money by business or by any means to grab more material things. That's the general tendency. People want happiness, yes, that it is common. Everybody wants happiness. But most of the people are so unconscious. They think by grabbing more material object, they will be happy. There is a difference between us and the average general people. We know that by having more, we will make our life more miserable. That's why you are here. You had a profession, you are qualified, you can earn a lot, you are earning a lot also. Why you have left everything and why you are here? Because this realization has come to you. Mudita is a very efficient, and she was earning thousands of dollars in organization, in foreign organization. But she has left everything and she is an ordinary worker in Tapovan. Why? Because this realization has come that maybe living in Tapovan and meditating and purifying yourself will give you more satisfaction than having few lakhs rupees in your bank balance. But most of the people don't have this realization. They think that the more they will have, the more happy they will be. So mind always wants more. The whole world is running for the more. More money, better position, better car, bigger house, everything more. They think that the more they will have, the more happy they will become. It is an illusion. It is a dream. माया हम क्या मानते हो माया यही तो माया हो संसार को सारा संसार यो माया में बेहोश है we seek happiness in objects, in outside objects, material objects. You are much more mature, although you are young, but much more mature than many old people in the world, because now you have settled down in a commune, an ashram, working for the ashram, almost free. What commune can give you? Just food and a shelter, nothing much. But you are happy with food and shelter, and you have resigned from the job which was giving you good money. Why? Because you are purified, relatively purified. But there is no end of anything. The more purified you are, even the small impurity will disturb you more. The people who are blind, they can't see. Even the murderers, those who are in the prison house, those who have committed crime, those who have killed others, ask them, they will not say that they have done any mistake. They will justify that what they have done. In there was insurgency in Nepal, political disturbance, and about 20,000 people were killed. The people, those who have killed them, they never realized that they did some mistake. They have snatched their life. They have made so many widows, so many children orphan. Only a very sensitive heart can feel it, that making a children orphan, making a wife widow, making a father, killing his son in front of his father, how big crime it is. Ordinary people cannot think. They think they are doing it because of the Das Capital. Master Mao Zedong has written some book, red book. If it is written in the red book, it is good. People are blind. They are not sensitive about the other's pain. When you will purify yourself, even if you hurt others by your word, it will disturb you a lot. It disturbs me a lot. Sometimes when some of my staff does some mistake, I have to tell him. Sometimes also I go a little upset. and say something which I should not have said. But then I suffer more than my staff. That night or that whenever I sit in a meditation, it comes to my mind that I have hurt somebody. By my words, my behavior, even by my look. If I give a hard look to anybody, it disturbs me a lot. So the more you will purify yourself, the more impurity you will see. If in a dirty clothes, a black dirty clothes, you put a spot, it will not visible. But in a very clean white sheet, if you make even a small dot, it is visible. So when you become pure, a small impurity will look bigger. That is happening to you, and it should happen to everybody. It should happen to everybody else. I told you this is a great deception of our mind, everybody's mind, that we are very intelligent, articulate in criticizing others, very efficient. We can see even their smallest mistake and make a mountain out of it. But we can't see our own. When I was in my business, I used to travel in remote areas of Nepal for my engineering projects. And what I have noticed that even in remote village and mountains, in every tea shops, people are generally in Nepal don't work much. Even in the mountains, only ladies work. The man only gossip. Either they play carom board or they gossip. Ladies work. They go for fetching water and bringing firewood from the forest. And male holders sit down in their chautara and they play carom board or discuss politics. So I was surprised. Every tea shop owner, when you sit down for a cup of tea, they are talking about politics. This Mirzababu has done this mistake. Madhav Nepal did this mistake. And they don't know how to run the nation. They don't know how to run the politics, the party. I was surprised that tea shop owner knows everything about except making a clean cup of tea. नेपाललाई कसरी सफा गर्नुपर्छ, कसरी राजनीतिलाई सफा गर्नुपर्छ, सबैलाई थाहा छ. आफ्नो पसल कसरी सफा राख्ने त्यो थाहै छैन. डर्टी सप हैन, कप प्लेट पनि सफा छैन, चियाको भाँडा पनि सफा छैन. त्यो उनले देख्दैन. सिंहदरबारको गन्दगी देखिरहेछ, त्यो दाङमै बसेर देखिरहेछ. सिंहदरबारमा कति फोहोर छ. यो ह्युमन नेचर हो. यो यही तो माया हो. र यसैबाट हामीलाई मुक्त हुनु छ. Yes, the day you start seeing your own fault, your growth has really started from that day. जब तक आप अपनी गलती नहीं देखते हैं, अपनी कमी कमजोरी नहीं देखते हैं, अपनी बुराई नहीं देखते हैं, तब तक आपका ग्रोथ स्टार्ट ही नहीं हुआ है. The growth starts from that day. So, I am happy that you are growing. You see your own mistakes, impurities. There is no limit of anything. We have to purify ourselves, and this is an endless task. It's not going to happen in one day or just living in commune for 10 years. No, it is an endless project. We have to keep on purifying every day. We have to become more humble than what I was yesterday. We have to become more loving than what I was yesterday. That's why I have told in previous question that enlightenment is also not the end. Yes, it is the end of the search. It's end of the longing, but not end of the growth. Growth happens even after enlightenment. That's why you see Shiva is always in meditation posture. Osho always used to sit silently in his room. Why he need meditation? He is purified, he is enlightened. But yes, after enlightenment, then you realize the beauty of meditation. The other people who are non-enlightened people cannot really evaluate meditation. Only after enlightenment or only after attaining such some height in meditation, then you will realize the beauty of meditation, and then you will realize that when you miss meditation, what you miss. Normal people don't realize. If they come for the meditation camp, and then after the camp they get engaged in the life, and after some day they forget everything. And after some months, they don't miss anything. They become a part in the machinery, social machinery. They become a small part of the whole factory. No? They forget. But the people who have really touched some depth in meditation, they will miss this place. They will miss this camp. They will like to come again. So unless you have something, you don't miss it. That's the problem. The people they don't have meditation, they don't miss meditation. So it is good that you realize your impurity. We all have impurity. But majority of people don't realize. They realize others' impurity, but they never see their own impurity. And we have to work for Osho because that is a process by which we can purify ourselves fast. Working for Osho means Osho does not need anything from us. He is enlightened, he has achieved his goal. He don't expect anything from us which will make him happy. No. When I say you to work for Osho means actually you have to work for yourself. When I am doing this meditation camp, we are a group of people, we are running this commune. Do you think we are doing it for Osho? Osho does not need tapovan. Osho don't need new. This morning we were designing and discussing new construction in the new wing. Osho will not come and stay in that wing. We are going to stay there. So we are doing it for ourselves. And Osho will be very happy if you are happy. If you can do something good for yourself, that is the project for Osho. Osho wants that we should be creative and we should make ourselves happy and we should love ourselves. If we are happy, that is his happiness. So when I tell you that let's do something for our master, that is a process by which we will purify ourselves. When we talk about master to others, we get convinced. You have heard the saying that teaching is the best way of learning. I send you to conduct meditation camp to different places. Why? When you go and conduct meditation camp, then you will learn really the crux of meditation. Then you will realize that what are the mistakes I was doing. You will realize your own mistake. And to teach is the best way to learn it. So when I tell you to do for Osho, I don't expect that we all will get purified and enlightened, and then one day we will decide that now we are worthy, so we should work for the master. No. Helping the commune, making this place a better place. will purify us. It is our meditation. It gives the most creative satisfaction, job satisfaction. When you keep this place in order, and when people from different countries, from France, from Germany, from Pakistan, from Russia, from Ukraine, from so far country people have come. And when they enjoy their stay here, that is the greatest job satisfaction. Nothing can make us more happy than this. So we are doing it for our own satisfaction, our own happiness. So working for Osho means working for yourself. So don't think that when you will be 100% purified, then you should start working for Osho. So working for Osho is a process which will make you more worthy, more loving. You will grow faster. When we live in commune, it is an opportunity. We are very fortunate people. About 70 people live in the commune here in Tapovan. They are most fortunate people. They live actually in paradise. We are most fortunate people because we have the maximum challenge and facility for growth. Both. There is challenge also and there is facility also. And there is energy. So thank Osho that he has created a paradise for us. Such a loving place. Can you imagine? I cannot imagine that I will be happy at any other place than Tapovan. I go to conduct programs in rich country, big city, New York, London, Moscow, Delhi, Bombay. But everywhere I feel that I am not rooted or I am not as happy as I was in Tapovan. I miss Tapovan more when I go. I stay in 5-star hotel and big parties. I realize that these are all phony things. It cannot give me any satisfaction. So this is the best place for seeker of truth like you. Thank Osho that he has created a place for us where we can grow faster and make it more loving, more organized, more clean, more beautiful. It is duty of everybody to make this commune more beautiful than when you came and you find it. When you came to the commune and you find it, it is your duty to make it more efficient, more clean, more better a place. It's our common duty. It's your duty also. So don't think that you can't work for Osho. You are already working for Osho. You are already enjoying your stay here. And the expectations and mind and other limitation is not going to go in one day. Slowly it will dissolve. So don't worry for your own faults or your own mistakes. It's a human. That's the difference between other masters and Osho. Osho never created guilt in us that we are impure or हम पापी हैं. ऐसा भगवान कभी नहीं चाहते हैं. He always creates a confidence in us that to err is human. Not to repeat that same mistake is intelligence. To repeat the same mistake again and again is non-intelligence. So to err is human, but we must learn from each mistake and we should not repeat it. That is the intelligence.